Judge Keough, tell me about today and what they've done for Tamina. This has been around here for well over 100 years.
You know, I have to tell you, this is a monumental day for Tamina, certainly for Shenandoah and for the county, because we're finally addressing issues that should have been addressed decades ago. The fact of the matter is that we haven't had adequate water. We haven't had adequate sewer. We've had people die because of public safety issues, not having fire hydrants. We just signed an agreement with Shenandoah as a sub-recipient of $21 million of ARPA money from the federal government, the American Rescue Plan money, to put in complete, to the doors of the people, water and sewer. When I say to the doors, I mean disconnected their septic tanks, cleaning them out, filling them in, and hooking everybody up to a normal sewer system. This is what they deserve. This is what should have been done decades ago. We've tried many times, but we finally had the resources to do it. And I'm just so excited to be here today with all of these people here today who have been part of this, whether it's Roche Coleman, pastor of the Impact Church, Steve Toth is over here, Mayor is here with us today. Rich Wheeler was involved in this at the very beginning, of course, and all of the board who is here right now. It's pretty remarkable what has taken place. So it's a monumental day for Tamina. Give all the credit to God. Couldn't have done it without the Lord's help.
As far as funding on this, the ARPA funds, how were they able to do it? I mean, I know the county can't do it, it's got to go through the city on something like this.
That's correct. The county can't give to an unincorporated area like this. But what it can do is give to what we call a subrecipient. The City of Shenandoah, they got $750,000 of the ARPA money, but you couldn't even touch this kind of a project. So when the opportunity came up, I'd gotten with the mayor, with Mayor Scotta, and originally with Rich Wheeler, and said, look, we have talked about this. We can take $21 million of the American Rescue Plan money, make you guys the subrecipient, and move forward on this project. We got the dollar amount from Blyle Engineering that had done the initial study of the various phases that this would take. And so as we move forward now, we will fund various parts of it as we move forward out of that $21 million.
Water first, sewer first, or all of it at once?
All of it at once. We'll just move forward on it.
Your name, first of all?
Roche Coleman. I'm Senior Pastor of Impact Church of the Woodlands.
Pastor, tell me what this means to people here.
Oh man, it's a lifeline. This is something people have been waiting for, and as Judge Keough said, it is of God. God moved, and He used so many different individuals come together collectively to bring this to fruition, and we're just praising God for it because the people of Tamina deserve it. And I just think about Mr. Levinson, one of the first persons I met over here who's been pushing and trying to see this through, and I'm excited for him and all the families here, and we just give God praise for it.
Amen.
I mean, there's been no water, no sewer. I mean, we had lives lost a couple of years ago in a house fire with no fire hydrants down here. What's that going to mean now for the area?
Oh yeah, it means a lifeline also for safety, all the issues that people have been dealing with, sewer above ground, flooding, all those issues, we will see some of these things just go away. And so I know people will be excited about it. And I think just the entire community will feel so much better about it themselves. And so all of these leaders, councilmen, everyone, Montgomery County, Shenandoah, they deserve a lot of credit for what has been done as well.
I appreciate it. Mayor, your name?
My name is John Escato, the mayor of Shenandoah.
Spell your last name?
E-S-C-O-T-O.
Yeah, that's what tell me about this. Y'all have been working on this for quite a while.
Yes, we have. This project is a long time coming. We are, on behalf of the city of Shenandoah, all its residents and the council members, it is a privilege to be the ones who are going to be providing water and sewage, the most essential necessities that this community has been lacking for so long. We are looking forward to next year and the following year and the completion of this project, where the people will have those essential needs.
How long are we looking for construction and such on this?
Well, construction it has to be completed by 26. So we're hoping that prior to 2026, we'll have the project completed.
Appreciate it.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this special meeting of the Shenandoah City Council. Today's date, everyone is here, so we do have a quorum. We're going to start off with item number 3, Citizens Forum. We have ones for water and sewer improvements in Tamina. We have some visitors, county officials here and state officials here. and I'd like to provide them with an opportunity to comment on this. Judge Keough, would you?
Glad to. Thank you. Thank you, Board. Mr. Mayor, appreciate the opportunity to just share a few things about what has taken place. Working on it personally in 2015, and with a number of people who are here today. And we called numerous meetings, and it seemed that we would get right to the point where we were able to do something, and something would come up, whether it was financials or individuals or groups of people that just didn't understand what was going on. So each time that took place, we stopped. Didn't push forward hard on it. And then we would try again, the same thing would happen until of recent. When we first received the American Rescue Plan money from the federal government, one of the first things that came to my mind was the fact that you could use those resources from the government for infrastructure. You can't take money from that and give it to individuals, can't give it to families or other things. Infrastructure is one of a number of things that you could use it for. And that infrastructure had to do with water and sewer. It was like it was tailor-made. It was something that we had needed all along. So I got with Rich Wheeler. Since that time, my team has gotten with the mayor and with all of you, and we have met diligently with the people of Tamina, who dealt with them and met diligently with their attorneys, until finally we came to a solution that they were willing to do this. We were going to take on certain elements of it that would be the responsibility of you guys as the subrecipient, Shenandoah, of this $21 million. And we signed, you already had signed that agreement with them. We signed our part of our attorney's structured agreement to bring to you all tonight. This has been a monumental effort, whether it has been through Steve Toth, Representative Kamer, Roche Coleman has worked with us on this, Danny McGuire, who's here with us tonight, Jason Millsaps, Jane Mann, all of you, and the list goes on and on of the people who have worked on it. And I will say this, I was contacted by the press, and when I was, we encouraged them to contact the other people involved, and they're very humble, good people. They know exactly what's going on. I want to assure you of that, and have not been left out of the loop on this at all. So I would applaud you. I applaud you for doing what you're doing on behalf of the county and working with us. And the people of Tamina are going to be so blessed as the water that we're going to bring to them, as it's been pirated and all kinds of stuff going on over there. Water's going to go directly to each home. They're going to be able to have it. Their septics are going to be emptied, cleaned out, and hooked up to a sewer system. And it's pretty amazing all the things that are going to take place as a result of this. So I just encourage you. We are right here to the end. It's very exciting, and I thank you all so much for working with us.
Move that we can approve the interlocal agreement with Montgomery County regarding the use of ARPA funds for water and sewer improvements in town.
Second. I have a motion to approve by Councilman Fletcher and seconded by Councilman Pollard. Do we have any discussion?
Yeah, I did want to make one comment. First of all, thank you to everyone who's been working on this for years and years. This is fantastic that it's actually happening. But one concern that was raised, and I'm going to address that, is this contract does not obligate us to spend Shenandoah taxpayer dollars. This is money coming from the federal government, being managed through the county. And it's going to be to provide water and sewer services to Tamina. So I just want to be super clear on that. That's what this contract does.
And I wanted to state that like our ARPA funds that we got from the federal, $750,000, we never would have been able to touch this project. And even if we were to go through, say, MDD to try to do this, that would consume the entire MDD budget for a minimum of 12 years to pay for this project. So it's a godsend that Judge Keough has gotten this money for Tamina for this project. So that we can.
Anyone else?
This is truly life-changing for a lot of people. And it's one of the most, one of the proudest days, I think, for the city of Shenandoah, 100% yours.
I can't disagree with anything. I totally agree. I think this has been a long time coming, and I'm glad that we had the opportunity and the resources to make this happen. And I want to emphasize again the fact that Tamina has been involved in all of this. We have had several meetings with the Old Tamina Water Company and with their attorneys and representatives. And a handful of the residents have also attended these meetings. So everyone in Tamina is aware of what the whole situation is. All right, so all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. Council inquiry.